Hello, Galaxy, and apparently the drop not functioning properly is exactly how everything's been going. Like, it's not working. Look, it wasn't it Q drop. Isn't that what I had? Q drop, bang Q drop. I did. So that I'm in the process of finishing up an impromptu project that on a lark I decided to do. Just because I could. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to become a part of a series or anything, but got some cereal, which hopefully. Oh, hey, look at that! It's me watching Maker Deck. That's when that stuff shows up behind. You know that this is good cereal when they have to like tape it shut for $1.79. Special K, very special because it has red berries. Should they call it red? Why didn't they just call it strawberry Special K? Because clearly it's the only berry that's in there. Well, I guess strawberries are red, so technically speaking. Hey, what's going on? Oh, okay. Of the live video. It's just my name. No, Chris Perillo. No, just Chris Perillo. Cereal? Yeah, I figured as much. I figured that's why you're here right now. All right, but you need to get a cup. Whew, that's a bit much. I didn't get a lot of strawberries. They really didn't give you a lot of strawberries here. I gotta go fishing for the strawberries. Alright, hopefully that's enough. We'll see how well this works. Oh, there is sugar in there. I was a little concerned. Yeah, it was, here was my day. My day was to encapsulate, the best way to explain the week is the photo that I shared on social, spilling the espresso, and that was a great. Yes, honey, you've seen the garage. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The garage? Wait, you smell it in the garage?
There you go.
I didn't see it.
Yep. Well, you can definitely smell it. That's the best way to. I guess I kept trying to reword it, but couldn't quite come up with the perfect wording for it. But it was just very fitting. I'll say that. What? Okay, they're freeze dried. Well, so that's a no from her. Not a surprise. I wasn't expecting this was going to be great. Let me get the my next print going here. Take a bite. It smells like pee. Why does Special K smell like pee?
B1G_Yano just resubscribed for 18 months.
Thank you, Big Jano.
B1G on Benchy Hype. B1G
And here's
on
the thing.
Benchy Hype.
September's right here. September starts real soon. In a couple days. September begins. So you're kicking things off. Hello, everyone. Bob and Liz and Ryan, and Big Jono and Fix'em Dude and K2 Kevin and BTW Scotch. Everybody who's here. Bob Carnes, Severed Lies, Retro Tech or Die, Muse 1083, Printer Team. If I missed anybody, I apologize. It smells like pee.
Faceless just resubscribed for 41 months. 41 months. Wow.
And we've known each other longer than that. You know, it tastes better than pee. I'm guessing I know why it smells like pee. No? vitamin B12 or the vitamin B, just like 20%, not a lot. The vitamin B, it's got, anytime it's fortified with vitamin B. 3D Printy says, I wouldn't say you missed me. Well, thank you. I didn't. Now I did, but I didn't. But I did. Hello, Custom Creations. You're in for a treat. Tastes better than it smells. It's crunchy. It's allegedly a healthy cereal. Allegedly? I mean, most cereal is just junk food anyway. But it does have a QR code on the back, so you know it's good. Any cereal's got a QR code is okay in my book. I don't know how new it is, but it was reduced price because the box was damaged. So it was a very special keg. Extremely special. Right now what I'm printing is the final full-size piece for the last skull that I've done. Oh, thank you, Fix'em Dude, for gifting a sub to Orion Spectro. Very
Fix'em Dude
appreciated.
gifted Orion_Spectro a subscription.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
To Orion_Spectro. They have given 315 gift subs in the channel. Darth Gellum cheered X100.
Kind of tastes like Total with strawberries. Thank you, Darth Gallum. And of course, thank you, Fix'em Dude. It's very appreciated immensely. Hello, Hutch's Makerspace and Monsoon Josh. It's not bad. It certainly beats a lot of the other cereals I've had. But the flakes are getting soggy quickly. Special K when you want to feel healthy but still want to eat chocolate. Kix taste like chalk. This has got some flavor to it.
X100 today in Star Wars history in 2014. A piece of new footage from Star Wars: The Force Awakens was debuted on Instagram. The footage showed Finn with a blue lightsaber.
I think Finn was robbed. I think Finn should have come out at the end of the films and been a Jedi. I really do. I feel they threw the character away, quite honestly. I'm not going to throw the cereal away, though. This kind of has a Raisin Bran spirit. The spirit of Raisin Bran in this. Possibly custom. Because of the strawberries. They pushed the marketing on the cereal to death in the early 2000s. Yeah, you don't really see much advertisement for this stuff anymore.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
Or at least I don't. Love Special K. Not as healthy as Total. Tastes way better. Well, I don't know how healthy cereal is in general, but it tastes like Total with strawberries, honestly. Special K. As a kid, I would have enjoyed it because it was cereal, but I think they marketed the cereal to moms, so it's kind of like a mom cereal, meant for like people who are watching their caloric intake and whatnot. Oh, you have some more cereal? See, I'd pick that up. The problem is, I'd have to pick out the marshmallows. Got a little more milk, straight from the almonds. So I'm going to pour a little more cereal. Just bought chocolate Cheerios. Oh, nice. Big Jen, I'll go get a bowl. Now's the time. Those Special K2 gives me that sensation of hungriness after 2 or 3 hours. Well, there's not much to it, honestly. Hello there, Marco Haramiha. Dobar Tech. I don't know what that means, but hello. I think not having a decent roadmap then letting Ryan Johnson go off book really screwed the thing. Kind of, yes.
X100.
But I mean, I enjoyed the films for what they were. Still, I was left for wanting in many ways. Hello, Pedigree. Nice to see you. Yes, Eric Abernathy. Those are the ingredients. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for the cheer, Mad Cat USA. I don't have a lot of milk left. This is good. It means try it dry. I like the crunch of it dry. This is a cereal. Special K with strawberries. That is... Ooh. Is there honey in this? No. Brown sugar syrup. Almost tasted like honey. You're doing a Star Wars themed Death Racer? You are? No, I'm not. Much healthier than Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Well, it's debatable. The way I always look at cereal is it's a junk food. Compared to other things. I mean, it's at least the cereal I grab. It's got sugar in it. It's junk food. Hence, trying to keep it to once a week. Sometimes if the boxes survive, I might grab a little snack here and there. I feel I'm happier with this cereal than I thought I would be. The dry cereal side is a good side of the force. Ryan says when I have cravings for Special K, I usually buy them from those big warehouse retailers. Oh, nice. And that was a pretty good cereal. I'm happy. Nowadays, it seems that everything has sugar in it. Yeah, if it's processed. More often than not, yeah. I gotta send something to Liz. Liz will get a kick out of it. Well, maybe not. Anyway. Almost done with the jaws. The first jaw that I did for the Kowakian monkey lizard, unfortunately, it snapped as I was trying to clear off like overhangs. There was an overhang that it didn't work. So I'm doing this next one with supports underneath the jaw where you'll see it in the middle. Those are gonna be supports. So hang on just a second. Let me see if I can get there. Got a little bit of filament there, like a loop. There we go. Gotta get that out. Is there a cereal that does not have any sugar? Kix, I don't think has any sugar. Or let me say that it tastes like it has no sugar. Honestly, not that great. Not that great. It only took 3 tries? Well, that's what drops are there for. Now, I've got a couple things. Oh, hang on. We're done with the Tiltify for the time being. So we can take that away. We raised about a little over $500, which is pretty good. I'm happy that the campaign at least had, some degree of support coming from folks. So thank you for supporting it, if you did. I've got a couple things to show here before we browse everybody's makes. Do this here. A couple of the final skulls. I'm gonna get like one shot after they're all done, basically. But this is a cloner, a Kaminoan. Not sure how you say it, but this is that one. And then, woo, muy. Got a. Let's see if I can get it. Can you see the little flaps? You can see the eyes for sure. There. Trying to get it just right, but it's kind of hard when you've got. I mean, the skull's hard. Certainly, it's a hard material, but this is a Gungan skull. In case you always wanted one, now you can have one. You can print one for yourself. Our Halloween skulls this year. The flappy thing. Just it's always gonna hang. I kind of wish that there was a way to kind of position it a little higher, but I guess this is bone. I thought this was cartilage, but it was bone. At least according to this designer. Whether or not that's canon, I don't think it is. I don't think it is canon. All right, now found these as I was walking out of the grocery store. They had these hanging in the art section, where they have like Crayolas and stuff like that. Oh, it's kind of neat. So they had this would be the fuzzy. It's a fuzzy poster. It comes with Star Wars markers. But the nice thing about this fuzzy poster is it's impossible to screw up, really, because what you can you define your line. Mistake proof. The raised velvet keeps the color inside the lines, so you keep it so you can color it perfectly without spilling over, basically. So got that one. Also comes with the bonus on the back. There's that one. The bonus on the back is not. There's no velvet or velvety texture felt. And then this one is a Mandalorian one. So there were 2 of them. There was only one of the other one, but this one I thought, oh, okay, cool. So got a Mandalorian original fuzzy poster with the bonus coloring poster on the back, but with the special markers, which is nice. And the cool thing, I think those are they the same? No, they're different markers. So these have got like Mando and is that a Mansa? Mando, a Stormtrooper, Grogu, and these markers have R2 and Yoda and Vader and everything. So kind of a nice original set of markers. I mean, forget the art for a second. Forget the what you're drawing or painting on, and the fact that you get some nice markers to boot is kind of a nice little bonus. Amazon has Poop Like a Champion Healthy Choice Ultra High Fiber cereal. As much as I think I need more fiber in my life, I probably don't. Do they glow under a black light? Bob, they probably do. Given how white they are, I'd imagine they do. I don't have a white light on me, or black light on me right now. But I assume with that kind of white, the bold white, it's a bold choice. Pop this. Ooh, do I see if this works? It worked. Yay, Aziz, blacklight. Yes. But I don't have any. I don't have one strong enough to illuminate everything. Cover for the 4K module on Steven's Insta361R. He made. Pinky has done Fix 'em Dudes BD1. The filament used Redline Mystic Silk PLA duo color. Oh, that's cool. Blue and purple. Good choice. And in the kit, I was curious how it came together, and it came together. I always worry with the silks and assembly of any of these types of models or kits, but the BD one worked. Good color combo. Really good one. Thank you for all the angles. Aaron's got a Flexi Factory T-Rex. He's time-lapsed here. Polylight Blue PLA. If you're feeling blue, you know what to do. 3D Printy. I think this is a new model, right? Oh, remixes that improve the original design. Printed this mechanical counter remix designed by Boot Yavarder, which adds a crank input, snap-in base, and number indicator. So, like, it's a mechanical counter. You crank it. At first, I thought it was like a Cryptex. Honestly, 3D printing. I thought it was a Cryptex. And here's the, I don't know if this animation will embed here, or the video. Let's see here. Yeah, it will. Okay, so there's his iteration. Is remixed. There it goes. Look at that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's pretty wild, dude. Good job with that. If you're in a pinch, you can print yourself it almost seems like a pencil sharpener, but not really a pencil sharpener, right? Oh bother. Thanks for noticing me. That's Eeyore, right? I read somewhere that Eeyore is a girl. I can't remember where I read that, but I was like, what? Really? Oh, okay. So be it. Who am I? Did not know that, but according to someone on the internet, it's true. Let's pop over to see what everybody's made over here. Not a lot of activity here lately. Nick Smith, aka the Midnight Smith. Hellfire Club Coaster in multicolor, and the Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon. Zero post. Came off looking that good with top layer ironing. Wow. That did turn out well. Really well. Cool coaster. And then that's it. 21 hours ago, Sliver Bear did his main hill. That was done. And I think 3D Printy, or I'm sorry, Fix'em Dude was also doing a lightsaber today. He was doing a collapsible lightsaber. He may be still working on. Yep, still working on the blade. Oh, it looks like Dude Blight is in between prints over on MakerDeck. I see him taking his flexi plate off. And honestly, that's what are we going to talk about? I've had that kind of, yeah, I got Future Chris is going to have problems. That's all I'm going to say. Future Chris is, this week, Future Chris is going to have to figure something out. Right now, Chris, present Chris, can't do anything about it. But Future Chris found out about it yesterday. And I said, well, there's not much I can do because I'm gleefully unaware. But when Future Chris encounters this spilled coffee, I think it's the easiest way to put it, facing the spilled coffee, he's gonna have to figure out how to deal with it. That was that in a nutshell. I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. Wish I could talk about it with anybody, but I can't. What are we gonna do, Bob? I don't know. There's no stopping it from happening, and there's not a win-win-win scenario. It's well, if it isn't the consequences to my actions. Kind of one of those types of scenarios. But I hope future Chris has learned a thing from past Chris. And so current Chris is trying to prep future Chris, but going into the weekend with this pending, pending thing. Anything pending is just like, no, Stone Monkey research. As long as you move on, learning for... Oh, I try to learn. I try to learn. I try. Several on today's that got missed? Really? How did I miss... dude, I scrolled through them. Okay, hang on. Let's launch it again. How did I miss them? Usually I do pretty well. How did I miss them? Show and tell. Cryptics. So I'm scrolling about Eeyore. That's the end of it. So there's the BD1. There's Stevens. And then we did... No, I showed off Silver Sunbeam. I swear I showed that off yesterday. Did I not? Yeah, I showed that off yesterday. No. Okay, did you... Okay, today. Did I... You posted here. Okay. I think I saw those on Twitter. I think that's where... Give me a second. I saw them on Twitter. And so when we highlighted them on Twitter, I was thinking, this is what was... Yeah. So when I scroll back, I look for images that look familiar. I'm like, okay, I think we saw that yesterday. So, yes, these were also now shared yesterday on Twitter, but this time on Discord. Apologies. But that's just how this week has been going. The Joker bust created by Wexter. Not quite my Joker. My Joker is Heath Ledger. Still good color choices, good color combo for this model. Maniacal bust. There's the Silver Sunbeams with the Sorcerer. Didn't we see this yesterday on Twitter? Am I wrong? Sorcerer Dice Box by Ars Moriendi. Box printed with Green Gate 3D Purple Rain. I just love that Purple Rain. In the lid, they're Jurassic Amber. It's a very yellowy gold. That Jurassic Amber. I think isn't amber more like orange, or maybe it's just the color and how it's coming across from the photo. I think amber's like a deep orange brown. Rather than that, it looks gold to me. But, who am I to argue? It's a good color combo. Those two colors together, at least in this shot, pretty solid. Not much, Jedi. Juggalo, not much at all, honestly. Okay, so I think that's it then, yeah? Because at Stephen Bueller, we showed his tool. We showed his tool yesterday. And then there's Big Janos and Silver Sunbeams. Yep. Okay, so now I think I'm all caught up. Officially. Thank you for calling me out. Really appreciate it. The overnight. Oh, the overnights went fine. What did I do overnight? Did I do the Jar Jar? Yeah, I did Jar Jar Binks overnight. Went just fine. The skulls have been fine. I haven't had any problems. Minus this one. I went with thicker walls and a different infill, and then support in the middle to structure, because there's like there's a long piece, the elongated piece of the jaw has got this, for some reason he reinforced it with something. I don't know why, and maybe it could be that they were intended to print without supports, and that these bone piece, quote unquote bone pieces, were not intended to be bone, but just to support what would otherwise not potentially connect properly. Hello, Harold Pulker. Good to see you. Thank you for following MakerDeck. I saw that today. Current you is always cleaning up due to past you. Future you probably just shaking his head. Nah, I try to prepare future Chris. I do my best. Watched it a bit last night before going to bed. What, Jedi? The print? It came together pretty well. Very rarely have I woken up to a problem from a print with the mini. Can't wait to see some multicolor stuff. Multicolor, the software is, different, than other software you may have used. But for the most part, I'd say it's you
Rise
should
of
be
the
able to figure it out.
podcast rated my stream with 7 viewers.
Well, hello, Rise of the Podcast. I hope you are geeking out with everybody over there. You were geeking out. You missed Serial tonight. I believe in a deterministic universe in reality. Do I? Is that what I do? I am currently printing the final piece, the final skull. These are Star Wars skulls that were released a few years ago. I ended up buying them to print the models, and so I'm doing a Salacious Crumb, aka a Quakian Monkey Lizard. I was blanking. Well, anyway, it's good to see everybody. Thank you for the raid. C. Sam Fisher, Gus, Lady Burrito, and Mustang. Very appreciated having you here. Like I said, I'm printing Star Wars skulls, and I've got 12 of them now. I think 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 15? 15 Star Wars skulls total, with different aliens from the Star Wars galaxy. This here is a Gungan. It's printed last night on MakerDeck. And then, man, this jaw, the tolerance is not perfect on this, but there's no way I can really adjust that. Kaminoan, from Kaminoan skull there. They all print theoretically without supports. But you end up having to...
Gus_Gus386 gifted Lady Burrito 88 a subscription. Gus_Gus386 gifted a tier 1 sub to Lady Burrito 88. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Very appreciated, Gus. Very appreciated. You don't think that there would have been some bone structure for the eye? Well, apparently in Gungans there are, as well as the flappy things in the back. I don't know why. I think that, maybe he grabbed this off. I don't know where he got inspiration for his models, but I can look at it and go, oh, that's a Gungan, or oh, I think that's a Kaminoan, right? Present Chris, don't worry about future Chris, because things almost always work themselves out. That's what they say, printer team. That's what they say. Whether or not how that plays out is, again, completely up to me. That's the thing, it is completely up to me. It's one of those types of situations where the consequences to my actions and the outcome will be completely up to me, and I have to answer and structure those plans in a certain way, for the lack of a better word. I don't know. Words are escaping me, but that doesn't surprise me. Skulls rarely look like what they're from, so some creative license is needed. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He did a good job, or he or she, the artists there, did a really good job. Enough where I saw them like, okay, these are pretty cool. And I'm like, all right, Halloween's coming up. I need skulls. Someone sent me, I can't even remember now who sent me the link to these Star Wars skulls, but I appreciate it. I don't think they're going to be creating any more aliens or creatures, which is kind of disappointing, because this would have been a neat little series to have, like an ongoing series. But the next plan for these skulls is going to be to print them at like 50% size and in a different filament. But I'm waiting for the bamboo to get back before I do that, because the filament, when I use it on here, I have to print it at if I don't print it at a super fine, like 0.1 millimeter layer height, it doesn't print smoothly, as opposed to a 0.2 with this filament, and it prints smoothly. So I believe that's down to the filament, and so I'm going to try to do it on the bamboo to see if it comes out any smoother, or whether or not there are extraneous layer lines with that filament. And that'll be in a tan filament, but again at 50%. The reason why is because the other Star Wars skulls from excavations that had been created, would they'd be that those are the size of those Star Wars skulls. So everybody, what was Rise of the Podcast about tonight? Were you podcast? It was a podcast night, game night, something in between night. One of those kind of nights. I didn't break the bamboo. I guess a PCB needed to be replaced in the bamboo, which I feel would have been beyond me. I feel like, yeah, that's where I can replace a nozzle on there. It's really relatively straightforward to replace the nozzle. I mean, it wasn't necessarily as easy as it could be, but for the most part, it was fine. But like when it came to, the discussion of, oh, you may need to replace this PCB, I'm like, is that drag drop? Is that point click simple? Uncle Jesse was having ringing issues for the top layers of the bamboo. Oh, yeah, really. I've had certain kinds of issues with the bamboo, but I've mitigated a lot of it. Or at least to this point have mitigated a lot of it. You got to go, the bamboo I've learned, like you have to use the default infill for the most part. Like just stick with the default infill. It has problems at the speeds it runs with other types of infill, which is fine. I don't care about the infill as much. Tell me about it. Ringing issues. I got ringing issues with my ears. It's not a good thing. Oh, so did everyone pop out? What were they doing over at Rise of the Podcast? They were here and gone. Prints weren't coming out smooth for the top layers. Oh, yeah, see, that would be a problem. I don't know, though, if they're going to... If they're able to address that. I mean, I'd imagine that that's something that they're taking a really close look at with their slicer and or the hardware. I don't know if I've seen any new firmware come down the pike, but every fix they make helps everybody. He said that he's going to play around with the settings. See, that's what I'm saying, Jedi Juggalo. I think that's a lot of it. Is you have to mess with settings. Whoa!
K2_Kevin
Thank you
just
so
gifted
much.
5 subs.
Appreciate you dropping subs there. Very kind of you, including to Jedi Juggalo and Mystery Goat and JP, Sunset Woodworking, with Celtic Gamer, Into. K2, I know what you're doing.
K2_Kevin
You wanted-
just gifted 1 subs.
Here's what I need to do. I cleaned up the Lego bricks there. Yeah, here's all the skulls, by the way. Well, most of them. You know it's legit. You know it's legit when I have to peel the bricks away from my feet. Ain't no faking here, man. It is definitely. Hey, we made our goal. So thank you. We're gonna start a new goal now that the goal was met. Ow. And September begins. There's special things in September. There are. Let's see here. What are the things in September? Give me a second. I got an email today from Twitch. September is days away. Here come the sub savings. 20% off 1 month subs, 25% off 3 month subs, and 30% off 6 month subs. This is sponsored by Lenovo Legion this year, apparently. I didn't even know they were sponsored, really. Wow, okay. That's a good discount for September. You got bored today, made up a batch of chocolate chip cookies and brownies. Well, why make it when you can go buy one? That's the way I look at it. All are welcome. Come into the light. Crossover. Yes, now you get to use fun little emotes. And you get a special little badge next to your name. A fancy badge you can brandish here, there, and everywhere. Thank you, Fix'em Dude, for doing those screen caps. Very appreciated. Although we probably need to, I kind of think we should dump those somewhere in the on the server. I just don't know where, because we don't have a room for it. I mean, we have the fun. I mean, we used to have the fun room, the arcade, if you will. Something that would be suitable for other people to post their stuff, like, because show and tell is a general thing. Like, I don't know what I don't know what else we could call it. Like hauls, like recent hauls, like your because that's show and tell. But like show and tell is like, we can't put it. I don't want to put it in show and tell because that'll flood it out. But like, maybe like, what's another term we could use for a place where people can dump their recent scores. Score today, high score. Maybe we call it high score. High score is not a bad idea. Like I scored this. Get it? I score. Well, except the things that I've 3D printed. High score? Does that work? Something like high score? Fun pickups. Pickup truck? No, that's not a good one. That's not a good idea. Like scores. High scores. People scoring on the internet. Well, they have. Things that aren't necessarily high scores. Things that you picked up. Things that you got. Maybe that's it. We can call that an entertainment. Then we have a place to dump it. Rename current show and tell to makes. Yeah, but I really do like show and tell. I do. I like that. I like using that. I'd rather keep it for that. And plus, that could start confusing people, given that we've been using that as long as we have. Changing it would create potentially more communication problems, as opposed to creating something new called high scores, where you're just kind of like, hey, here's what this is something cool I got or made, or well, made would be makes, but like picked up a score, for the lack of a better anything else. Not that a lot of people would necessarily be using it, but I think I may be the only thrifter on the server, honestly. There's the replacement espresso decaf. It's the only reason I'm drinking it. Because it is decaf. Mostly decaf. Although I'm probably done with it for the night. I'll think about it. I will continue to think like how to frame that, because like the thing is what happens is Fix'em Dude sometimes Liz has done it, Kurt's done it. They'll take screen grabs, and some of which I'm able to post onto Twitter. I don't always post all of them because sometimes it's a lot, but I hold on to all of them. For future reference too. But to share it in a public Discord. We used to dump it all in Cantina. I kind of wish Discord worked like Facebook Messenger, honestly. Brownies came out of the oven. Your house smells well. I bet, Jedi Juggalo. Better than farts until you get your brownie farts. And it's going to smell like brownie farts. In Facebook Messenger, what you can do is you can get like the sidebar. And I think even Google Messages. I don't know if iMessage works this way because I really don't use it anymore. But like, let me see. I think Messages works this way. Hang on just a second. Yeah, you do details. No, there's nothing there. I don't text a lot. I don't text with a lot of people. Give me a second. Details. I thought... Really? I thought you could see... I was pretty sure you could see all the previous messages like that you sent back and forth between people on messages, but I guess not. It's kind of weird. I had I know you can do it on Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger's it works for that. But apparently not any other yeah, I'm looking and no, I don't see it anywhere. Dang it. Avaline, it was an okay week. It was a fine week. It was not a normal week. It was, I wouldn't say less than normal. Hey, Mighty Bean. Good to see you as well. Mr. Bean, as you may be called. I think it's not a bad thing to be called. Especially in a formal conversation. This is not going to take too long to print. Like an hour, a little over an hour to do the jaw for the, not the Salacious Crumb, but the Kowakian Monkey Lizard. Which again, I debated, but I'm glad I did it. You know, better to be complete. And the thing is when these things get stored for Halloween, the jaws are definitely going to fall off, but, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult to find the matching jaws for each one, since they're all relatively unique. Relatively. Hard week for you, completely exhausted. I'm looking forward to this next week wrapping. I'm looking forward very much to next Friday. Right now. Looking forward to it. Put one in each bag. Oh, it's not a bad idea, Jedi Juggalo. I'd hate to, waste the baggies. Quite honestly, just as easy to throw them into one bag and then grab them. I know I could put the little baggies into the small ones. Yeah, Avaline, I've been printing a whole bunch of skulls. Here, give me a second. Let me show you in another. Those will be moving downstairs now, so I can get a good picture of them. Just might as well kind of keep them out-ish for the Halloweens. I'm not too worried about it, Jedi Juggalo. Honestly, that'd be the fun of it. Like the jaws come off, and okay, here's the game. You have to match the jaw with the skull. And you can turn it into a game. Why not? I came pretty close. I did. I printed out, a ton of the clasps or the fasteners for the skulls. I printed more than I knew I'd need, and honestly, I came pretty darn close to getting them all with printing one of each particular skull. Now that I'm done with the skulls, it's like, okay, I've done the skulls. Now I get to play with filaments. By the way, Maker Deck reset, but it was a good reset today. When I say I get to play with filament, is I've had some filament that I've been wanting to print with, like overnight or what have you, and other models. But I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to do the skulls, even though I know I could have waited, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to wait. Maybe, just maybe, I'll print more skulls. Any other Star Wars Halloween things? I don't know. Jedi Juggalo, they're just gonna be out, like on the end table. We don't really have a lot of Halloween decor. They'll just be out to scare people, I guess, because that's what Halloween's for. To scare people. Weather, by the way. What's this? No, that's not gonna happen. Weather's going up and down around here. Like today was a great day at a high of 73. There was not a Wookiee skull Jedi Juggalo, believe it or not. It's a unique set that was done a few years ago, but unfortunately there haven't been any updates to it. Hey, Dave Frizzell. Have I got a list of prints you want to print? Well, that's what I'm wondering, Avaline. Now that I've done the skulls are very Halloween-y. And then last year I did the pumpkins, so I don't know if I'd be doing those again, because a Fix'em dude modeled he did different faces for the various pumpkins. And so I printed those last year. So I got Star Wars pumpkins, I got Star Wars skulls. I'm not sure what other Star Wars-y Halloween thingies are out there. I'm not sure. I'd say I'd be prepping for Halloween giveaways, but nice shirt, thank you. This is my Resist shirts under here, but like since it was a cool day today, it just kind of felt like a good flannel day. I got this flannel on sale, thrifted it. It's very comfortable. It's not too hot, not too cold, but like, it's very comfortable. My flannels had all pretty much died, so I had to get rid of them last year. I think one of the prints I made last year was an articulated skeleton. I remember printing that. I may print a few more of those in different colors. Possibly. Unless, I just got to keep my eye out for, new things that get released. Yeah, you remember the skeleton? I remember printing them in yellow. I remember printing the yellow skeletons. But now that I've got, a lot more white that I can work with, doing some white skeletons. I remember them snapping together and kind of hurting my fingers. I remember hurting my fingers more than anything. One in every color? Possibly. I don't know. I think I did them in yellow to look like Skeletor. I'm pretty sure that's why I printed them in yellow last year. Fairly sure. Thank you, Silver Sunbeam.
The
Appreciate that gifted
Silver
sub.
Sunbeam just gifted 1 subs.
Getting people ready for the September, which is right around the corner. In another couple of days, at least a couple days from today, here where I am. What the fart? I'm getting AARP spam. You're looking forward to sub 100 degree weather? Well, hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later. I guess we're going into another La Nina? Oh yeah, glow in the dark filament. You know, Jedi Juggalo, I think the bamboo can handle glow in the dark filament with its nozzle, the steel nozzle. So I've thought about doing it because I haven't run it here because I know it chews through nozzles, but I'm thinking of doing the glow in the dark filament for a variety of things. Yeah, the X1 carbon, that's what I thought. So I think Polymaker has glow in the dark filament. Maybe I'll be doing skulls in the glow in the dark filament, right? I don't know, Zombie Hedgehog. Last I knew, Will was still working on it, and Midnight Smith popped in here and said that the PCB needed to be replaced. So, it is what it is. It'll come back eventually. If you love it, let it go, I think is what it is. I think it's coming back. Hey, Brecor. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And you too, Yasso. You have the regular right now. What, the glow in the dark? You're printing in Prusament PCCF for the first time. It looked wicked awesome. Well, Prusament's pretty nice. Have I used the Diamondback tips? No. The only I've just gone with standard. Well, no, actually, the previous nozzle I had, I don't think it was the thing that was giving me problems. I think it was the filament that was giving me problems on this printer. I mean, I troubleshot that thing to the nth degree, and had it just kept running into issues, and it was specifically that filament to the point where I had to send it to Liz. Liz had no problem with it, but like for some reason this printer did not like it. I didn't even want to put it in the bamboo because I was afraid of what would happen. So, but this I mean, the Polymaker I've yet to really have an issue with here. Unless it's a tiger. Wait, La Nina? Hey, Asgardian Wookie. Good to see you. Oh, it's a muy long time. Hello, Asgardian Wookie. Ah. I'm dead. Oh. No, it's really dead. I'm a dead Gungan. It needs 285, 290C, and a 110 bed. With Voron. Oh, see, I don't know how to calculate all that. Uh-oh. Recor's hitting ads. But I thought you were a sub-gifter. He's a sub-gifter. Double shifts at work. Not fun right now. Oof. Yeah, I haven't had to work a double shift in a long time. I kind of have different stressors now. I have different kinds of shifts. Shift happens. So, with any luck, Future Chris is, I wish I had advice for Future Chris. I really do. I wish I had advice. The advice for Chris is remain accountable and get creative. Be accountable and get creative. That's my advice for Future Chris right now. Did a triple shift. Wow. It's a long time. I mean, I'm thinking the last time I did a double, I was like in high school or something like that. I mean, when you're squaring your career and you're salaried, it's a different story. Seven ads. Oh my God. Sorry, Brecor. Sorry. September is coming up, though. September. Oh my God. Some people. Holy sh... Not your fault. Oh, yeah. Record. I hear you. It's like being a mechanic, right? You always fix everybody else's stuff except for yours. Oh, Aveline, you're so kind.
Aveline French gifted Breaker 3D_ just in a subscription.
Look at that.
Aveline French gifted a tier 1 sub to Breaker 3D_ Justin. They have given 159 gift subs in the channel.
You didn't ask for it, but that's what makes it awesome. And it's good to see you, Aveline. Glad you're able to come up for air every now and again. I understand how it goes, especially that, like, I don't know, this summer seems to be, I don't know, maybe it's that. Oh, we're in August, we're almost September. Damn, dude, it's been a fast year. Feels like it's been a fast year. I was looking for where's my. Oh, we got dry air in here. We're relatively dry. I'm at 39%. I picked up like 10 of them on 10 of these things on Amazon a while ago. Now it's at 38%. Just to kind of keep an eye on, well, how much moisture is here. I haven't had to contend with it. Rarely does it get too much over 40. Definitely not 45 here. Jedi Juggalo, I only have 2. Actually, physically I only have 1 right now. The other one's getting repaired. It's been such a work year. More work and less play. Yeah. It was definitely more intense for me earlier this year. It's kind of slowed down in the summer. But that's more likely than not going to pick up again. One door closing leaves opportunity for new doors to open. That's what they say. I don't know how much I'd agree with that, though. Sorry, I was staring at MakerDeck there. Worked for you your whole life? Well, hey, printer team, that's a good way of approaching it. And you're not wrong. It's good to know what your options aren't, because then it gives you a better idea of what your options are. Like I said, the decisions come down to me. I gotta get creative, and I have to. What did I say for future Chris? Future Chris has to be creative and be accountable. Be accountable and be creative. That's future Chris, I believe, this week. So we'll see how future Chris does. Hopefully future Chris this coming weekend is not as let me put it this way. I was so my mind was so off. My time is so off that remember the spilled coffee? That's this week. It's been a week of spilled coffee, effectively. But it's spilled coffee so much that as much as I had the cereal here, I did not watch Saturday morning cartoons. I just couldn't I couldn't get into them. Wasn't in the mood. Too much adulting. And so when I'm under the weight of adult responsibility, then it's very difficult for me to not be responsible, for the lack of a better way of saying it. Yeah, printer team. That wouldn't surprise me. MakerDeck's doing well today. We bounced back from the reset. Really, it was a very healthy, very, very healthy reset today. I did watch House of the Dragon. It was good. I mean, it was Game of Thronesy. Although I've been watching C lately. I started binging that. C is great. In fact, I think I like C more than I liked Game of Thrones and more than I like House of Dragon so far. But, I've only seen one episode of House of Dragon. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. I haven't decided I like it or not. I mean, I'll enjoy it. I'm into that fandom. But it's not like a core fandom where I'm going to be devastated if it sucks. Yup, says D Frizzell. Yup. So yeah, MakerDeck bounced back pretty quickly today, and that was good. It was a good sign, at least that I could tell. I think we're hitting a point where about 11 people shy of 2,600 followers, which is, again, for the first, going on 5 months is pretty darn good. Hey, Celestial Rook. Adulting sucks. Get tired of it sometimes. I know, but like if you have no choice, you have no choice but to be an adult. Some people have no choice. We let us support you through whatever you're... Oh, no, don't worry about it, Printer Team. It's just the weight of adult responsibilities. Now we got to get 2,600 followers watched. Yeah, Justin, that is definitely... That is a bit trickier to get that many people watching at any given time. Hello, Zach. Welcome to my play shop. Not sure what brings you in, but happy to have you here. Happy to play your host. And how you doing, Celestial Rook? Hope you're doing well. I don't think, I honestly, where we're at right now in terms of follower count to view count, we're doing pretty well. Like, having, just shy of 2,600 people, and like on average, for the way the channel is, having 93 viewers is pretty astounding. That is astounding to me. It is. Oh, we're wrapping up finals week. Oh boy, have fun. Finals week. Wait, it's summer school. It's like August, September. Oh. Sorry about that yawn. You'd think decaf wouldn't do that to you, but it does. I should probably save some here. Online college. Well, hey, if it works, it works. If you're able to do something. Hello, Fucho. Almost missed you sneaking in there. And Stormfist, you as well. All y'all sneaking around. Well, I mean, not sneaking around, but... Thank you, Avaline, for teasing the tweet. Pixel Fun did someone tagged me on a Pixel Fun tweet. This is kind of cool. It's made with Star Wars frames. Frames from stills from Star Wars, yeah. Future Chris says everything worked out. Oh, good, K2. I'm glad you were able to travel to the future and come back and let me know. Thank you. It's only February in Australia. Oh, true. Yeah. Winter, but our semesters different down there, though? Or are they the same? It bumped you out? Why did it bump you out? It's kind of weird. I don't know why it would have bumped you out. Twitch is bizarre, though. Twitch is very strange. Twitch is strange when you have strangers watching you 3D print. Looks like it's working. The supports that I used. Yeah, that'll work. It'll be cleaner to remove too, because I'll just do the this is my sign for using the not paring knife. God, words are escaping me, man. My brain cells must be burnt. I lost all my spoons early today. Needs more Star Tots. Yeah. The world definitely needs more Star Tots. You had server issues when you were watching Maker Deck? Really? We haven't had a burp in a while, which I'm grateful for. No burps. Sometimes it'll burp, and then we have to do a hard reset and contact everybody, and those can be challenging, but it works. Yeah, always keep an eye on it, with refreshing and whatnot. But yeah, even on like I said, on a day where I wasn't thinking that, on a reset day, you never really know how it's going to go. Like sometimes it's slow to pick up. I think we'll find more activity as we get as fall rolls around, and then certainly winter. 3D printing's not really a summer activity. Hello, 3D Jeff. Y'all could probably, you'd probably disagree. It is a summer activity. It's a year-round activity. Well, it is, but for some people, they're not going to spend more time than they need to out in a garage or wherever they're 3D printing. You may be different. Oh. But tonight, I was thinking we could raid over to Ethan's Dad 3D, Marcus. He's streaming his session with he's doing what is that? The Midjourney bot. He's doing a Midjourney bot session, so it'd be kind of fun and interactive. Kind of neat. See, isn't it a beautiful thing? The lightsaber emotes, Jedi Juggalo. So I'm thinking we should raid Marcus. It's been a while. We've seen him here and there, but he's doing something fun and interactive. The Midjourney bot. He's probably taking inspiration. Stone Monkey Research is already over there, as is Darth Gallum. So I'm thinking that's who we should join tonight. And of course, I'll see you on Maker Deck in between. They are normal, Avaline. Jedi starts grade school, the second grade on Tuesday. So that'll be fun. New friends to make. New routines to get in hand. You have 2 sabers from Ultra Sabers? Ooh, nice. All I have are licensed sabers or 3D printed sabers. I want to do the Ray lightsaber, but I've got to wait until the bamboo is back because it won't fit on the mini, unfortunately. Yeah, Avaline. Yeah, I'll keep everybody posted. I'm sure she's gonna have a good time. She's gonna fit in. I have great faith in her. She makes friends fast. All right. We're going to be raiding Ethan's Dad 3D tonight. Hope to see everybody on Maker Deck, either making, because we usually have space, especially when it comes overnight. Oh, hang on. Printer Team's camera looks like it's frozen. So does JT Cam's. Or JK Tam. JK Tam's cam is frozen as his Printer Team's.
Genesis Waffle just resubscribed for 7 months. Woot.
Thank you. Woot. Thank you very, very much. Sinoop is streaming. We've had I think we've raided him in between. We don't get a chance to raid Marcus all that much. But thank you, Genesis Waffle, for subscribing on the precipice of September. I got the Lego bricks down. I didn't break the bamboo, D. Frizzell. It broke itself. No problem, K2 Kevin. Happy to hang out. Happy that we're able to spend a little bit of time together. Commiserate. For lack of a better... I keep saying for the lack of a better, but it's true. For the lack of a better anything. I appreciate it. So, got a black screen. I don't see black screens much anymore. This TV is always on. This TV is like a Maker Deck TV. I've had it for decade, and it's never had more use than it's had over the past 3 months. It's so funny. UPS broke the bamboo. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a PCB is what they said. I had nothing to do with the damage, though. I'm very happy to report that it wasn't me. I didn't screw it up. And I'm glad someone else was around to unscrew it. All right, we're going to be raiding Marcus. Ethan's Dad 3D. He's doing a Midjourney bot, and it looks like he's taking suggestions from the crowd. So So it's a very potentially interactive stream for y'all to join. He's a 3D printer guy. He makes the app EM3D for iOS to scan objects in and export as objects, files, or as STLs. Your goal in life is to not be the one who screwed it up. Yeah, that's it. Fix 'em Dude. That is my game as well. I try playing that game as well. I try. Doesn't mean that I don't. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. We're rating Ethan's Dad 3D, as I mentioned. And see you on Maker Deck. Tomorrow, we'll probably it's the weekend, so one of the days we'll rate into Maker Deck. I was thinking we'd do it today, but Maker Deck is doing very, very well. So thank you for having Maker Deck pulled up side by side. Feel free to throw Ethan's Dad 3D Maker D1 raid emotes and Perillo raid emotes. Throw him his direction. Have at it. Enjoy it. Here we go. Tuscan rating. Ethan's Dad 3D. See you on Maker Deck. And see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Thanks for hanging. Really, really do appreciate it. And go grab a bowl of cereal if you didn't already. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, Ethan. Dad. Marcus. I always say Marcus. There we go. Oops. There we go. He'll see it. There it is. There's the notification. Yeah, go.
Chris, thanks for the raid. Generating AR.
Yeah.